when we moved to Albuquerque, there was no similar band. And there was no band that was willing, there was no community band that was willing to march in the Pride Parade or play at community events such as the AIDS Gala or the Vigil, etc. And so I decided that we needed to start a band here in Albuquerque to fulfill that community need. And that's how Encantada started. Anybody else really want here? I'm cold. I've been a conductor for quite a while, for years, and I'm a music educator for a long time as well. But in St. Louis, we already had 2 other conductors, and so I performed in the St. Louis band because they needed me as a performer. But when we got here, it was very clear that I was going to have to take the position as artistic director. An artistic director is a little different than conductor. A conductor simply rehearses the band and conducts the music. An artistic director is responsible for the artistic life of the band, the programming, where we play, how many times we play, even how many times we rehearse, that kind of thing. So that's why I decided I was going to be the leader of the band, because I started the band. It's just that simple.
I've never played ensemble music. I played a little piano, mostly I sing. But I never taken a role of a player, a musician, in an ensemble like this. When we moved here and Gwen decided to start the band, I thought that's awesome. The first year that we played in the Pride Parade, I did what I did for the band in St. Louis. I carried the banner. I walked out front and I walked. And then the next year I asked if I could have a promotion. I said I would like to play an instrument. And Gwen said, you can play the cowbell. So I did, and it's a long parade, and everybody needed a rest, but I played the cowbell the whole time, and that was really cool. And then the next year, we started rehearsing for Pride in our living room, which is where we were rehearsing at the time. And I was there with my cowbell, and we had a bass drum player sitting right next to me, and then she had to quit because she had a problem with her wrist. And I asked Gwen, could I play the bass drum? And she said, oh, I don't know if you can keep the rhythm. And I thought, oh, them is fighting words. So she had me audition to play the bass drum. And, I'm not a very big person. And, you have to carry the bass drum whole length of the parade. But I practiced in our neighborhood with the bass drum, walking around. I decided I need to train for this. And so then, so I played the bass drum, and that was really, really fun. And after that, we started playing concert music, and that was a whole different thing, because the truth is, I made up the bass drum music. It was scored, but I just played whatever I felt like playing, same thing with the cowbell. It was really different when we started playing concert music, because I had to actually play what was written on the page, and that was very different. So it's been really fun. I'm not very good, but it's really fun.
Well, I've always wanted to play trombone ever since I was in high school, but for some reason they didn't have me play because there were too many trombones. So when I was approaching 50, I thought I want to give trombone a try, and you and Jared were playing. And I went to the Pride Parade. The time I set up the speakers and everything was and I saw the band come through, and I thought, I want to do that. That looks so much fun. it makes my schedule very full, but it's always rewarding when we play like we just did at Kelly's, or we play in the parade. It's just feels so great afterwards, and I know I feel sometimes I'm in over my head, but when I get it, it's great. And when you play and it sounds just wonderful, it's such a great high you have. It's such a natural high. And when you're in the Pride Parade, it's when it starts, the crowd just sucks you in, and next thing you know, you're marching uphill and you're playing, and there's protesters, and you keep playing, there's people cheering you on, and you one song after the other, and you're sweating, and feel like, just all grungy, but you feel wonderful because you're part of a community and you're contributing something from yourself, and it's just phenomenal. It really is.
I heard word of mouth that the band had been formed, and I hadn't played my French horn for 20 years, a good 20 years, and I'd been missing playing it, so I was excited when I heard that there was this band. I like that the band's mission statement is they don't hold auditions. They were willing to be patient. I hadn't played for 20 years. I was rusty. They were willing to be patient with that, so I was very excited when I heard about them, and I joined right away.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we had one rehearsal, and I'm not sure that everybody who was here today has played all this music. We're fortunate to have some people who are extremely talented and really able to sight read very well. I have played a lot of the music before. So how's it going to go? I think it's going to go okay. I think some things are going to be better than others. Some things are simpler, some things are more difficult. But we're going to do what we do all the time, which is we're going to give it our best shot, and we're going to have a great attitude, and we're going to have a good time.